Press the side from the cross law. Claire, catch up to me. Yep. Definitely overslept again. Unfortunately. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple. This is... I'm sorry, but when I was in high school, I didn't think about, like, acting weird might make people think that you and someone else are a couple. Like, that thought has never crossed my mind. I don't get it. Guess you don't have any to be mean even if you want to. Oh, don't fucking push it. You haven't seen me mean. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Duquesne, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible I did. I don't ever fucking remember what we're talking about. I mean, god damn, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. It's probably toast. Or a banana. I really likes to worry a little too much. I'm perfectly content just getting on by an average while spending my free time on games and anime. This game knows me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or even have skills before college. Don't you talk about my skills. Okay, no, but I thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to... Really? Okay. What the fuck ever? You trust me, right? Alright, look. I'll look for a couple of clubs. But I won't be. Please promise me you'll try a little... I could promise, but on the other hand, no. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? And I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much probably makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. But if she does exaggerate anything inside her own head. I hate this game already. I really fucking do. So as orny as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wanted me to check for some. So no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? That's from while I was spacing out. I realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. Wow, talk about spacing out. Didn't even hear anyone leave. Didn't even realize there was anyone else in the school. Figured it was just me and you. Fuck what I know, huh? Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom. I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Underneath those gentle blue eyes, you are clearly a smartass. You can wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. You might need some encouragement, so I thought I'd let you know. Know what? Well, you could come to my club. I don't want to be a part of your club. I don't want to come near you. There's no way I'm going to your club. Thank you, other me. See? This game gets me. You meanie. You look like a pufferfish. Whenever you made that face, you just look like a pufferfish that just got scared shitless. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. God forbid she couldn't fucking read Juniper Jones when we were in first grade. Yeah, there's a throwback for you. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. You fucking Judas! And Natsuki made cupcakes. You fucking grateful person. Hold on, other me. They have cupcakes. And they could be coconut chocolate flavored. Let's go. I can't tell if it really much for her head or if she's as cunning as to plan all this out. I let out a long sigh. Cupcakes. Yes, let's go. And this today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. This game gets me! Always for the cupcakes. Better have been chocolate coconut flavored or this contract isn't gonna last long. Sally follows Sarah across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door and hits someone in the face. Just boom. Ow! This is getting so stupid. Everyone, the new member is here. Get your pitchforks and sacrificial knives. And welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah always says nice things about you. Well, tell her to stop talking shit. Seriously, you brought a boy? Really? I thought you were one. Kill the atmosphere. Ah, Duquesne, what a nice surprise. I like her mascara. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, what in the hell am I playing? What are you looking at? You must say something, say it. You're short and you smell. Burn. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize, and I don't care to recognize. Shouldn't you go back to middle school? Small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, damn it, they're poison. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Bigger question. What are you doing so close to my face? Personal zone. 2 feet. Come on, back up. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I'm gonna leave who's the smartest up for debate until I see how this is gonna go. Because so far, it's a me. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Monica. It's good to see you again. The fuck are you? So we do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. No, come on, man, get your head out of your penis. No. We're not playing this game. I don't give a shit. We're not playing this game. You don't get blushy over nobody. Unless it's Mrs. Butterworth. Come sit down, Duquesne. I made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Well, kind of an odd time to come out of the closet, Yuri, but hey! More power to you, girl. I'm going to jail for this. Still feeling awkward to take a seat, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What the fuck noise is that? Wow! Suki lifts the foil off the tray. Wow! You feel a dozen white fluffy cupcakes. They're not fucking coconut and chocolate. I am fucking out of here. To the anime club we go. Shoes are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just here you take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. What? I turn the cupcake around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite, and then I drop it and run the fuck away because this shit's getting creepy. She's quiet, can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Look, honey, you don't have to be jealous. Just because my hips are like Shakira's, and they do not lie. I can teach you. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Oh, okay, yeah, the fucking cupcakes. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Why are you thinking me? It's not like I'm allergic to stupid. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Maybe for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Not for you, you dummy. Alright. Even Natsuki's weird logic can dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the tea cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. That wasn't the fucking question. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Beer goes a little faster. Yeah, don't let yourself get into me. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not exalted. Yuri looks away. What the fuck am I playing? I meant that, I believe you. Don't worry. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea. I can actually go for, some of the tea I got around here. Some tea leaves. I gotta find it. I gotta dig that shit out. It's good for, headaches. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? The new Harry Potter book came out, and I heard you got it on fucking sale. I want it. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. And the cupcakes. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Like me and cooking. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I'm not good with the voices, okay? I'm good at being a smartass. Work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident you can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? No! No! Get lost, bitch! I couldn't help it. I couldn't fucking help it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees, and I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. All interested in one goal, many. Like it must have worked really hard just to find these three. That's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Kate, what kind of things do you like to read? Pornography. Well, seeing how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Game manuals. I'm just gonna look at my shelf here. Manga. Never read a manga in my life. Let her quietly to myself, half joking. His head slowly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. You really gonna put that to your lips now? Spirits are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. You watched Mark play Amnesia years ago, didn't you? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Not in today's media. It's kind of like hard for people to do, apparently. Just, throwing that out there. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. And I read a horror book once. Aha, see, we're connecting. I'm gonna go stand in the corner now, see ya. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. This rate here might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Who says I'm thoughts? Sorry, Dwayne. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Sweet's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's cool. Second button takes it away. Never mind, that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you? Aw, that's cute. You're embarrassed about your own stuff. Don't worry, I don't care. I didn't want to be here today. This was not my idea of a good time. The piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you're working on a poem called Don't Say It Aloud. Be careful, she will rip your throat out with that one tooth. And give that back. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Settles up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. Well, this is getting oddly sexual. I think it's time for me to leave. Do you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. What in the... I've been playing this game for, I feel like it's been 20-30 minutes. Come on, Duque. Slug it out. Same thing you do with Amnesia. Slug it out, okay? Same thing you do with Amnesia. Slug it out. Okay. Training that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. And she went back in her shell. Wait, where'd it go? Bitch. I guess the same theory. I haven't. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. I know where this is going, and I will not be the sacrificial lamb at the altar. I have an idea, everyone. Look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own, and next we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. You know what's really going to help strengthen the bond of the club? I pass over a train track on the way home, and usually it's about 4 o'clock by then, and the 4 o'clock comes through, about the 4:15 comes through a little bit later, so if I can leave here about now, I can probably catch that train, the front end of it, and end this. So, I'm leaving. Let's see if I can catch that train. Isn't that right, Duque? Mark smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. The 4:15. I need to go catch the front of that train. What's that? Now we're back in the original time when me joined the club. I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join. Sayori made me convinced to stop by, but I never made any decision. Except other clubs to look at and going on the sacrificial altar. Okay, I'm in. Like me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Duquesne, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Easy, you turn around and walk out the door. Quit chasing that ass. Not that difficult. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided I'll join the club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down, and giving me a fucking hernia. Hey, this scared me for a moment. You got big. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Should we go back to elementary school? And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. We can't look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, okay. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Duquesne, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, we never walk home together anymore. She's always stayed out there at clubs. Alright, I feel cool about it. Let's go. Come on. Alright, this is my house. You keep going. See you later. Bye. The two of us depart. I'm an asshole today. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, bitch. Well, I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Because I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. And no, I know her name's Monica, but I'm just gonna assume Natsuki calls her bitch. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Wait, wasn't this a horror game on Steam? Motherfucker. This... I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. So, poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. But I only like me the most. So I should shut this book, play a video game, and get the fuck over it. Dick. Fine, motherfucker. Vibrant. Romance. This isn't even a fucking poem. Incapable. Party. Scoot. Fluffy. The fuck? Spinning. Massacre. Ooh. Extreme. Curious? Shut the fuck up. Disoriented. Precious. Disaster. Forgive. Broken. Climax. Effulgent. Strawberries. Jumpy. Marriage. Hurt. Wait, why did that make her happy? Why did hurt make her happy? What the fuck? Suicide? Okay. It's getting a little fucking weird. Tragedy. Hi again. How the fuck did you get in my house? Why is my house inside the school? I thought we were at home. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back to the Literature Club. It was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Hey! I'm talking about commitments. I once had goldfish from the fair that lasted 5 days instead of 4. Yeah. Commitment. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You know, the more you smart off, the shorter you'll get. I don't think you have much time left. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Yeah, that's because Sayori's a, fucking nosy person. Yeah, thanks for telling everyone. Hate you. And last year too, I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, I'm hoping you're being literal. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh! 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 She got you! Manga is literature. So to their defeat, and Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. The king always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Oh, trust me, it's more of a mental thing. Helps me with busy work even without me asking. Now, this is how I am at work. When I'm actually at work, I do help people a lot to make sure things get done right and things run smooth. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I can see it from my room. How am I supposed to look in on you while you're changing if your room is so messy I can't even see through the window? Let's be honest, that's all this fucker wants. I'm called. Back to the game. Just because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'd be a little jealous. How come? You and the gang can become good friends too. I'd rather go outside, through the window, on this 3rd floor. How high do I have to be to kill me? What am I about to say, 5 floors? Yeah, I hope we put on 5 more floors in the school. I need to jump. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, here even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Hey, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Is it your self-esteem? I would like you to bring that. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it, huh? First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. And second of all, fuck you. So, nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. That went way too well. Fucking sad. I'll make more happy. Make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want to be. Except I will, because I'm an asshole. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Is it Artemis Fowl? It better fucking be Artemis Fowl. Actually, do I have The Last Guardian? Oh yeah, I do. It's on my shelf. Yeah, Artemis Fowl, The Last Guardian. Love those books. Disney can have all my money for those books. Damn. You could, discuss it if you wanted. If this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Hey, I was promised poetry reading, so if we can get past all this schmaltzy shit, I'd like to show you girls how it's fucking done. I'll enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. But everyone's settled in, I expect Tamaka to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Maka having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down the nearest desk. Am I supposed to actually fill myself with some literature related by myself like this? I guess I gotta always read some kind of book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and I'm listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. No, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. It speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Yeah, what do you mean? If we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. Is this? Sayori is talking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this, or even having a unique thought. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes. Good thinking. Suki would love to do that. You're right, Suki makes the best cupcakes. Works perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Sayori is the salt of the earth. Maybe we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Oh no, I gotta switch on my chair. My back's starting to hurt and swinging back and forth. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her go on my case about things. I can't but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. What? Open my eyes to find Sayori's face, filling my vision. Oh god, it's the apocalypse! She's going to eat me! I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Sleeping like what? Excuse me? Does our school have a napping club? Say you're blading in, aren't you? That's none of your fucking business. If you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, You don't need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. It's my shoulder to see if Monica heard. It's true though. Yeah. And? Bitch. You're always looking after me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. Knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sierra, it's written all over you. Sarah glances around at herself. What's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. You really need a brush for this. It's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try Wappa, stain on my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care. Ever. Hey, you don't even sleep. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Yeah, we'll have a boyfriend. Oh. I'm not saying that, okay? Look, I'll be a smartass about a lot of things, but relationships is not one. Might have dug myself a hole there. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. See how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. Okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. Button might come off. This one's sort of close. It's near her chest. Okay, yeah. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with your shit today. I'm 99% done with you. But don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Well, it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. So much better. So if I keep unbuttoning it, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's not a good thing. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. You focus on going to bed earlier. No fucking deal. Why? It's a deal. No, don't make fucking deals with terrorists. Guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. I was joking that time. It's impossible to tell with you. Hey everyone. Hey. Suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh, you fucking wait till now? Look, I missed the damn 4:15. I couldn't try to get the train this time. It was late yesterday. I had to go home before it got here. That didn't say where I kept pushing me. No. And the train missed her. I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots away to retrieve her poem. She trotted? Like a horse? Oh wait, do you remember to write a poem last night? No, really, I just kind of threw words together. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, I know that everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nasuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Why can't it be me? I don't know, let's show Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem and passes more than enough for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Did you also forget to start breathing? That explains your skin tone. I just need to put my thoughts into words. hold on. Okay. Your first time writing a poem, right? Bingo. You're damn right. Why you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Ah! Not bad. Oh! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Should've took this to Natsuki. At least she would've been fun to bounce off of while being an asshole. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. Really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, but there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of wanted to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. When Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. So you can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. What are you gonna do? Apologize yourself, to me, or Natsuki. Mind if I read yours? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself, kind of fucking funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Let me get my reading voice. Ghost under the light. The tendrils in my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. And then we did a kick jump with a skateboard and yelled, "I do the do." What, you think I wasn't gonna ruin that? Come on. You don't know me. Sorry, I'm such terrible handwriting. But I could barely fucking read it. It was so good. It took you a long time to read. Yeah, 3rd grade. Duh, slow reader. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hugh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dugain. Whoa! I can't. I fucking can't with this game. Yeah, I hate myself and everything in this. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Or he's a fucking specter. I've seen Ghostbusters. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Are you a fucking ghost? I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I have to keep trying. Counting on you. Who should I read it to next? Let's go to Natsuki. It's gonna be a pain in my ass, but at least I can have some fun with it. So what do I expect from someone like you? A little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. Good. I'm an unfeeling machine. Go ahead, feel these pectorals. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Yes, right on my bottom. Go ahead, left cheek or right cheek. You choose. Pass. Clearly, this Duquesne and myself are not one and the same. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh, come on, I like everyone's biceps. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What about fish that can swim? The change! The change in the musical score! Make it sound childish. Hold on, I gotta drink this medication straight out of the bottle over here. Yeah. Trying to fight off some, like, sinus crap. Jesus fuck, are you kidding me? God damn. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it. No, I found it fucking hysterical. I liked it. Get what? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Fuck that noise. Sophistication's for the... Sophistication can be for the birds, okay? Don't even take my writing seriously, but isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like it one's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line, so you did. There's more way into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I fucking knew it, you're in elementary school. Yeah, guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care. Unless Sugi is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yet. Sayori, how you doing, you pain in my ass and fucking scum of my damn earth? How you doing? Oh my goodness. It's so good. Love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you're overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing, like with the rest of my life. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. No, that's because you're an idiot. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Duquesne poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're weird, but I'm going to snuggle you. Really happy just that you wrote one. Reminds me of how you're feeling really part of the club now. Huh. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Or, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Actually, yeah, I do kind of give that one. I'm a man of my word, so... Yeah, my ass is kind of stuck here. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I'm going to make it enjoyable for me. Before Duquesne, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Or really bad people. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yeah, well, see about that. way you grow. Okay, time to I'm sorry, I read that last fucking line. Hold on. Dear sunshine, the way you go through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Motherfuck. You see, the kicker part of this is that this actually does hit me on a little bit of a personal level. Because when I was really young, I would sit in my room on days where I felt bad, and I either tried to think up songs and music I could sing to myself. Like when I live in a very overprotective house, so like there was a lot of stuff I wasn't allowed to do for a long time. At least not until my brother did it. He was, I'm the weird one. He was the experiment. But I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad. But whenever I felt upset about something, instead of me causing a tantrum or throwing a fit, I would stay level-headed and go get creative. I would write short stories, poems, try to write some music. Even though I didn't know about music, I just write the lyrics. It was very strange. So this kind of hits me on a personal level, and at the same time I get the childish aspect of it, and it's fucking slaying me here. Just about that last line, oh my fucking god. I want breakfast. I mean, you fucking got me there. I want breakfast too. I mean, it's just guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, and you didn't bring any to fucking share? Though you were late to school? I just get breakfast. Can't get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Motherfucker. Just get the fuck away from me, Sayori. There's only one person left. Hello. You good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Duquesne. We're all a little embarrassed today, but it's sort of bear that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we're really good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well then, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like two of you really care about each other's well-being. You even show it in different ways and ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? That could be. Gosh, I sound like Yuri. In case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. Though she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read mine now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. You fucking Judas. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. You fucking lied to me. So what do you think? It's very free form. That's what you call it. Alright, person asks for feedback. It's okay. That style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Yes, you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. We're just talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. It's when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. The way to think about it is this. Keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Oh my fucking god, Bendy's been here. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my fucking god, Bendy's been here. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh, like high school? Guess what, kid? You're there. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems as they read in tandem or watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Oh my fucking god, I can read minds! Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy? Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oh, you have no idea, sweetie. Have you ever seen a hero try way too hard? Or a villain get really excited when he's close to his target and then having a tantrum when you whoop his butt? Quite frankly, it can be so precious. I know that. It's just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. You still a bitch. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Duquesne did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Duquesne liked my poem too, you know. Told me he was impressed by it. Fuck. Hey, look, open window, bye! It's not what you're just, Yuri stand up as well. Maybe you're just can't appreciate my voice, man. Maybe appreciate your Sayori, Monica, get over here! I'm not dealing with this shit. Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd be you. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, shit, she said it. Oh, motherfucker. Give me a fucking minute. Oh, God, that is beautiful. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs grew as bigger as soon as Duquesne started showing up. What the fuck? Fight, fight, fight. Oh my fucking god, this is beautiful. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls joined with me as they just noticed I was standing there. Why didn't I leave? I could have been gone. I could have been at home. She's just trying to make it look bad. That's not true. She started it. If you learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making a poem all convoluted for no reason? Maybe you should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. You explain that to her. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. You're gonna have to probably think more highly of me. So, here's my concern. When it comes to writing, everyone does have their own style and they get better in time. It's clear Natsuki is trying and she's being overly cutesy because that's what she likes to write, and that can actually make something good. Overly cutesy created books such as Juniper B. Jones and quite a few other children's books. Like, overly cutesy does sell, and there's actually people who enjoy cutesy romantic fluff stories. On the other hand, more of the dark side with complex feelings would be like Yuri with Stephen King, Ender's Game, such as that. Again, the books, not the movie releases. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grab Sayori and let her be my meat shield. Natsuki declares to me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. Instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri, you use expressions of defense since I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Hey, yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. Well, I just made it about her. It's not fair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Sayori wants to tell Yuri that a stuck-up jerk she's being. Motherfucker! Didn't this make her upset in the first place? Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Thank you, Sayori. And my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yours are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Thank you, Sayori. That's basically what I was saying. I'm so talented, so why are we waiting? Why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And yours boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. You got personal real quick. I like it. you come and stand next to me. Stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president? Monika, she nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Friends, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't it? You could say that. Might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. You take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. It ain't my fucking problem. Nigga smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Well, I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. how'd y'all feel about sharing poems? A lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Duquesne, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Doesn't need to talk about it with everyone. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from friends too. So your poems turn out even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Found myself with newfound determination. Okay, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go! Sorry, me. True, it's been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? That what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Nah, I don't hate them. Just want your opinion, that's all. See why they make good friends with you. Yeah, Duquesne, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone can like you too. Aw, every day's gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone was nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. Said more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Although they were bouncing on rhythm, okay. Shame. Laugh. Wrath. Infinite. Uncontrollable. After image. Fireworks. Bouncy. Candy. Yeah, I thought that would make it bounce. Unrestrained. Fireflies. Adventure. Clumsy. Sugar. Mouse. Jump. Rose. Lipstick. I don't know what I'm making out of this. I'm just going for it. Enter a new club room. The usual scene greets me. I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Hi, Duquesne. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Pretty simple thing. Keeping you in a good mood. I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. You come with me by a snack? No thanks. You know, I have my reasons. Why don't we have a look at your purse, Sayori? Hey, why that all of a sudden? No reason really, just want to look at it. Sayori never retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Upside down, lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it, I can see right through you. So fair, how'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So whether you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. What? Give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, it means you deserve to feel guilty. Hey, I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something funny in the book. Yuri, tell Duquesne to let me borrow some money. Fuck you, it's my money. I'll work hard for my money. Being a stripper. That's... Don't get me involved. Don't get me involved. Besides, you should only buy that you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is very enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too bored in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad now to accept the rub. The revolution, retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. This is a little downside to all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she's told... But you guys, she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had tricked Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ooh! What? Who hit her? A cookie? Is it a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you anyway. I heard you blab about the cupcakes. So we're seeing your reaction though. Suki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Open a wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh god. Oh. Suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Here's this chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. And then wraps her arms around her. Please, I get it. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Boom. Leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. You really left as well. Hey, can you tell Sayori as he glances around when Nikki is in the club room? Where's Monica? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's been unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. It's true. Excuse me? The door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Didn't be late. If you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club room over her boyfriend? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What are you talking about? Just glances at me. Don't fucking look at me. I don't know what the hell's going through her head. Well, what held you up anyway? Oh, well, my last period today was study hall. You know, I kind of lost track of time. Never had study hall in school. I hear it was fun. It makes no sense though. Heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? This is where you play music as well. I don't really. Kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. It's so cool. You should play sometime for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. If he wants to get a little bit better, I will. Yay! Sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Duquesne. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Just leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. Sure Natsuki wound up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. I was supposed to make some big ass cookies. Here's back to your book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Again? Duquesne suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from that class. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons, markers, glue sticks. See, sure, I'll come. Maybe back soon. Now you going to Duquesne to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, I don't want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, just a suggestion. Some fun poster trip too, okay? Okay. Ready, Duquesne? Yep, let's go. I exit the classroom. I follow behind Sayori, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid for a walk. I find pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori? What actually we doing for the festival anyway? Not sure how you would make an event out of literature. We're doing like a giant pop-up book? Don't worry, is that so? Yep, you're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? Like a poetry slam? What kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage. Okay, yeah, poetry slam. Gotcha. And recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Okay, I'm not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, bring it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? Now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me, it's but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, what up with this? Trust me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Working super hard on this, you know. I know. It's been this pretty unordinary contrast to your usual self. Said it's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'll have me some bacon and eggs right now. You're really hamming this up for me. It's so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, Duquesne, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, huh? Long time since I've spent with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed a bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventure story brings about a special sort of feeling I got that I forgot I had. Two of us in her classroom, Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Leans over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Just one the crayon spill all over her lap. You okay? My forehead. Sora clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, it's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist to pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands. Sure, just do it for a second. She releases her hands from her forehead. Her nails brush her bangs to the side. Sorry, use your remark on the center of her forehead. Hope it's starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna fucking suck. I should find you some ice. Come on. Where you can find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. I don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, eh? Okay. Passed her on the shoulder and ran out into the hallway. Looking at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it's used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But no, she really likes apple juice, so I get one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is just using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Here. And Sayori, the bottle of apple juice. Oh my god, you spilled a 24-pack. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. What are you doing? It's for your forehead. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Ball gets the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. You cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Okay, this kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? No, we used to play outside all the time. I always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fall behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. Sometimes when I try to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. You would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. Yeah, because I need you to shut the fuck up and don't tell Mom! It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting into trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? I really do that? That doesn't sound like me. Sounds like another guy. I'm kind of an asshole. Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention. So in a way, it's my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. But you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. Really, sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. Guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Or even knowing I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Well, maybe you're right. Kane, I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. You can be like this forever? Forever? Myself, there's no telling when we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Wait. This whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Well, look with that, she's gonna see your forehead either way. If I hide under my bangs. Hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. The other classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. The moment we get back to the club room. Back. Good time. I was just about ready to start sharing with Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. The crayons smack my forehead on the shelf. Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll find everything we needed. Have it right. Sayori Frank glances around herself. Forgot all the stuff. Calm down. I have it all right here. Find the poster paper too. I'm doing all the work, Kane. Yeah, well, Sayori, I failed to come up with the excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, okay. Okay, in any case, good work. Start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Hey everyone, you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. to make sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I've turned my seat. Okay. Let's see if I got any better. I'm really worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Oh, is this my second day or third day in your fucking club? Let's see here. You know what? Anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Something tells me that Suki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? I guess you're being friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. It really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type? I have a type? You honestly don't know me. I don't know. Honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Fluffy? She's dragging around a dead weight. Oh! That was an insult to me. But come to think of it, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we, take care of each other. Whatever it is, I don't get it. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. You know, I heard about Amy likes spiders. You know, I heard about Amy likes spiders. Iggly, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Don't be fucking... Oh my god. This one isn't even a poem. It just looks like a slam. Motherfucker. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Can I get the fucking amnesia monster in here, please? For the love of God, I will run into it. God. Oh, motherfucker. Rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up, took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I also see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. But her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off with those spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. All you did was write down your feelings. My throat hurts. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward, isn't it? I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. There was no fucking analogy. Oh my fucking god. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. It might be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone else likes? As long as you're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate. I mean, fuck, I do this on the side. I'm sure a lot of other people can too, and it's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Go with Yuri this time. You see what you've written for today. But on, Duquesne. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. For you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid of, that. I kinda clicked the button a little too fast. Metaphors can go a long way. Whether you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears, try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. It's one way to truly enable your reader to see it into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise, I see. Certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it, of course. Is this poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods until he hands me her poem. all the fucking reading. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Motherfucker. Why, Yuri? Why? I don't like to read. I shoot things and I run from things. That's what people want to see. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more, and I have no fucking water. Oh wait. I fucking lied. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. I don't want to know what that urge is supposed to be, you fucking furry. The moon increments its pleasing reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into a newly satisfied animal. This raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see. It's a lot more metaphorical. Good point. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Usually the poem has a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my usual hobbies. It's just sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah? She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody? She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. You know, before you acted like a bitch yesterday. Well, she acted like a bitch too. Actually, you're both kind of bitches. Actually, I was just here for the cupcakes. And we seem to be out of those, so... Bye! Farewell! Goodbye! To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. Well, I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said it. Don't worry, I have no reason to. If you give me all of your fucking money! Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. I'm not hiding anything, but those are so good. Yesterday's in this one too. Can't tell me I haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so... no way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. I mean, well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Aw, this is getting romantic. O-M-G. It's gonna be interesting. Well, stop thinking weird things, idiot. It just meant that you're, like, a really expressive person, I guess. I'm supposed to write poems about my own stupid life. You just want to make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is I can feel more things through you than I can through myself. You have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand why I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat her head. Haha. Yeah. Not kidding anymore. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Fiddling with a pencil between your heads. Hey, Duquesne, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. I broke my pencil. She hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Being intended by her surrounding, she bumps right into me. It's fine. I'll get it for you. Pick up the pencil. So her clutched desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down. Norman helped her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll like it. You fucking liar! Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Yo, can we just, like, get a beat on this and turn it into a rap? I feel like we can. I really feel like we can. Like, get someone with, like, a really huge voice, like Poppy or someone to do this. I mean, just don't make me have to read it. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Alright, glasses back on, and continue. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave discovering secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shell could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Time the fuck out. Out of all the jokes I've made, this is actually a very depressing poem. Like, hold on. Down come the bottles to save my day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. So she has dreams about her friends, and deeper my fingers go. So she's talking about everyone she keeps safe and in bottles. She wants to keep them happy. But then it's like exploring the dark caves, she's digging, scraping in her own mind. And she blows off the dust of the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time has elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. So, in a way, she's keeping people outside of her, how she actually is. And then, time elapsed, the bottle caps, she's apparently felt like alone for a long time. And even with all the dreams, she still feels empty. So then she tries to let people in, and people that she's tried to let in don't want to share her dreams. They instead let them drop to the floor and scream at her. demean her. And she doesn't know how to feel. Sayori, are you okay? I don't think you're okay. Did you really write this? Of course I did. I tell you, I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Molly taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud. Thanks. I feel like it. I think I was meant to express myself this way. It's me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself. I've always had a habit of being obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. And this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Pretty soon you'll come up with such a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on it. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Motherfucker, you rhymed. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. Pretty good. Actually, Sayori like the other one that you wrote. It's sort of like the dynamic duo. And that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? You know, blame me for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it's a good time to make friends with everyone. You're not you're super interested people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. Not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Yes, you fucking disturb me. No one, and I mean no one, on this earth does not have an unordinary eye color like pink or purple and have some sort of weird ordinary fucking color like green. I don't trust you. Still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. Sorry if I'm putting pressure on you or something. I really don't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I just don't fucking trust you. Anyway, wanted to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. Cacophony? Cacophony. Cacophony. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, great waveform. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Sense, cosine, tangent. Why are you talking code? You're playing a chalkboard on a turntable like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the fuck? That's actually a very creepy poem. Well done. Makes no damn sense. You're talking red, blue, green. What was it? Red, purple, green? What the fuck was it? Okay, red, green, and blue. So it's like... So you're in this, you're pretending to be like a computer? Is this what I'm getting here? Red, green, and blue, like the colors that you use when you're changing the colors. That's usually what is used in computers and such, right? In digital making. Violent, grading, waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. So the noise coming from a computer as well as the code inside of it. Wow! Well done! More abstract than your last one, huh? Man, you're a fucking psychopath. I'm calling it now. Guess it's just the way I write. I'm gonna take your heart. On the other hand, sorry if you don't like it. I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Whoever wrote the lines really short and makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Just putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. For the habits, don't forget to save your game. Wait, fucking what? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the jury, here's a little kicker for you. Little note. When you play a game, it doesn't matter what point you're in, if someone suddenly says, don't forget to save your game at all, and it's not about a gaming game, like you're in a club or something for gaming or some other bullshit, there's a fucking problem. She is the only one now who's broken the fourth wall twice. I don't like her. Get my eye on you, and not in a sexy way. Something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha, you know what the fuck you're talking about. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. When we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's like we put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting in all posts in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah's color posts will hold up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm doing it in front of a group of people. I agree. You suck. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand how they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. So I'd asked for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. We'll share that with others to inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is staying in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sarah and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but I think Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just get it over with. Right. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejected glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. So everyone, you're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh my gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Each of you choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. No. Not gonna happen. Poem in front of the club? How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Let's see. Flips through a notebook, specify forms she finds herself. Use the way they fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Okay. Before we begin reciting poems, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I've ran this for 2 hours, so I'm going to probably break it down into 2 episodes. Because, honestly, this game is actually pretty darn cute and adorable. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and remember, to stay insane.